Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's try to play a two-player game of World at War. I already set up everything. I'm gonna play as allies. I'm gonna roll for who's gonna be the first player. Not a good roll. 2 against 3. So the Axis play first. As I said, I'm gonna play both sides as best as I can do. So let's see, what do I wanna do here? Let's start with a nice bomb raid, right? Let's wake up allies. Let's let's give them some headache right from the start. So I'm gonna do 2 bomb raids, and as you know, when you're doing bomb raids, you can either decrease their industry or their national strength, or you can actually roll, and it could be random, you know. So I'm gonna hit their industry for 1, and I'm gonna hit their national strength for 1. So that's my 2 bomb raids. Then we are going to do a dominance phase. This was the action phase, and I wanna do this one. Every time you do a bomb raid, you may decrease the opponent's industry by additional -1. So my tactics right now from the start, let's attack industry of the allies. And now we're gonna oh, before I do that, allies needs to do something themselves. Alright, so they're gonna spend 1 oil. Actually, it's not gonna matter, because these icons here, this just increase their oil. So if they spend an oil to do both, they gain nothing. So just the industry. Let's get my industry back, because it just got hit by the bombs. Then we go to the dominant phase, dominance, and I'm gonna take dominion over this. Every time you do a bomb raid, you may decrease the opponent's industry by additional -1. So now I want to do some bomb raids in future. Then we're gonna have 2 battles, and I'm actually gonna contest Central Europe. Yeah, this is where I'm gonna have my battle. I'm gonna use my army against ally army. So it's gonna be, that's not a good roll. 6 in total against allies, get 6 in total. Well, I'm gonna spend my oil reserves to reroll that. So instead of 6, now I have 6 again. Allies will not reroll, they will keep their oil reserves. So no one's gonna get any advantage, and I'm gonna lose 1 step of my army, and they also gonna lose 1 step of their army. Now I can either do the same battle here, or I can change the battleground. Now if I do a second battle, it must be Air Force, right? But if I change the battleground, I can actually use again my army, but it must be the different map. So I was fighting in Central Europe. Let's try the Britain or France. Again, I'm gonna attack with my army. That's a 5 against allies. That gets, of course, they got a 6. Oof. All right, I'm gonna reroll that using my oil reserves. Alright, that's an 8, and this time allies, but they need to get a 6, right? They need a 6. Okay, I'm gonna try as an ally. I'm gonna try to get that 6, or at least to even out. Okay, 5 or 6. No. So allies lose this battle. Army goes to 2. Their army goes to 1. They're pretty hurt with the army. And I just got Britain and France goes to Axis. I have the advantage here on this battleground. Alright. And let's mark this. We just use that 1 actions. Alright, now allies needs to get back into the game. And let's see what they want to do here. let's say they're gonna go with 2 industry. So first they will use industry, so they will spend 1 to get their navy to 5, and then gonna second industry action, I'm just gonna increase my industry to 3. And now for the dominance, I'm thinking something that can give me more industry. Probably something like this. Every time you increase your industry, gain additional +1 increase. Alright. Now, even if the axis has the advantage, I can still use this special ability. I have a dominance. They have an advantage, but I'm still fighting here in Britain and France. Alright, and now we're gonna have 2 battles. And I need to cross this out to not forget. So 2 battles, excuse me. Let's go with the navy. I'm gonna fight with the navy here in Britain and France. So let's roll. Oh, that's a 10. Even if they get a 6, they can't win here. So they don't even have to roll. Axis will just skip the roll. Because even with the 6, there is no coming back here. That's why I build up my navy. So my navy is gonna go to 4, their navy is gonna go to 2, and I got my advantage here back in Britain and France. Now the second battle, I can use my navy again, but must be on the next map. So let's try the advantage here in North Africa. Yeah, let's fight with the navy again in the North Africa. So that's a 6 against 7. I'm gonna spend an oil to reroll mine. So that's a 9. So now even if they get a 6, so I'm gonna get advantage here. That was oil reserves well spent. I win another navy fight. This goes down to 3, their navy goes down to 1. Ooh. So nice few fights that I won as allies. Okay, let's continue with the actions. This time axis gonna change. Gonna decide what do I want to do. They're gonna do this one. So first they're gonna bomb raid. They're gonna do a bomb raid, by the way. Okay, so let's decrease allies national strength with the bomb raid, and we have this. Every time you do a bomb raid, you may decrease the opponent's industry by additional -1. So I can do that. So this will go down to 2. Now my bomb raids are much more powerful. I'm decreasing his national strength, and I can also decrease his industry. And second action is I need some oil, so oil reserves go back to 2. Ally will, well, if they spend on oil, they can do both of these, but they're actually gonna do just one. They're gonna increase their industry to 3. Bam. And now I need to put the dominance. Where do I want to fight? By the way, I skipped the upkeep phase from a previous turn, but I still have the good upkeep, like 2 advantage, I have 4, so we are fine. Okay. If you haven't advantage. Oh, maybe I want to do this thing here, or maybe this thing. Every time you win an Air Force victory, you can increase one of your unit strength by +1. And now we're gonna have one battle. Let me just cross this out. And this time I'm gonna actually use my Air Force. And let's use my Air Force in Central Europe. So that's gonna be 3 + 6. Oh, that's a good roll. That's a 9. And allies, oof, they also got an 8. They got an 8, and I have a 9. I'm not, as an ally, I'm not gonna spend on oil, so I'm gonna lose that conflict. Air Force go down by 2 to 2, but I have advantage in the Central Europe. So right now allies are winning in Britain, France and North Africa, but in Central Europe I have the advantage. And here it says every time you win an Air Force victory, you can increase one of your unit strength by +1. So I think I'm gonna get my navy to 2. Okay. What a year. Alright. Upkeep phase. Allies need 4 to keep the advantage. They have it. I just need 2. I'm good. Okay, allies need to do something right now. They're gonna do this one. They're gonna choose these 2 actions. First, the upgrade. So upgrade. Let me check something quickly. I can upgrade, I can increase one unit strength by 1, or I can roll a d6 and increase something by 1. Could be even my industrial oil result, but I'm going to actually just upgrade my do I want to upgrade my navy and attack again? Yeah, let's upgrade my navy to 4, and then I'm gonna use my industry, and I'm gonna spend 1 industry to get my army to 2. Okay. Now German side, I can either do a bombing, bomb raid, or counter-espionage and sabotage. Espionage and sabotage. Do I want to do bomb raid? I do want to do a bomb raid, because every time I do a bomb raid I can increase my I can decrease the opponent's industry by -1. Yeah, let's do that. And let's actually attack his industry. So I'm gonna do a bomb raid. Let's go to -1, that to 1, and then again, because of this dominant special ability, it goes to 0. Don't forget, if I destroy his oil reserves, this could be actually pretty fast game. Okay, that was that. Allies gonna place dominance. Is there something that can give my industry a chance? Oh, every time you win an army conflict, but his army is only 2, but it's 2 against 2. There is a chance. Okay, so they're gonna take this special ability, and we have 1 battle, and its ally is gonna do a army battle. Their national strength is pretty low, so I think doing an army battle here in Central Europe could be actually good. I mean, I wouldn't be able to hold it, but because my national strength is pretty low. Alright, so it is an army battle. It's a 7 against 7. Oof. Axis player will not reroll. Oh, by the way, I totally forgot to tell you this. When you have the advantage on that map, you have normally a +1 to your unit strength, because you are basically defending. You are now like have a little like a, it's your fortification basically. So this is not a 5, this is actually, I get a +1 to this die, so this is a 6. So I'm winning as an Axis just right now, winning 8 against 7. So Allies will not use oil to reroll, so Axis will keep the advantage in Central Europe, and we lose 1 here and 1 here. Okay, upkeep phase. Allies have advantage on 2 fronts. They can hold it with their national strength. Let me just check something. Every time you win an air force, okay, no. And they also can do the upkeep. Okay, Axis turn. So I'm thinking to go, that's 3 battles. But I have to do it. I'm gonna go here. First I'm gonna increase my oil to 3. That's this action here, and then I'm gonna do a recruit, so I can rise up to 2 of my unit strength. So this will go to 2, and my air force will go to 3. And now Allies can do one of these actions, or they can spend oil to do both of them. I think they will just do one. They will do this recruit, and they will increase their air force to 3 and their navy to 5. So they, I'm thinking I need to attack with my navy as much as possible. Okay, but right now we're gonna have 3 battles, and let's see. Also, I need to place this as a dominance. Oof, I'm not gonna get any. Let's try this thing. Alright, so I need to do 3 battles. So if I do it different on different maps, I can do basically with the same unit, but if I do it like here, then if I do like army, I need to follow up either with the navy or the air force. So you need to watch out where you want to fight. Right now I would like to have the air force win, because that will increase my unit strength by 1. So yeah, we're gonna have the air force battle here. So let's see. That's a 5 against 7. Wait, that was 8 actually, right? I roll a. Okay, let's roll again because I got confused a bit. Okay, air force battle. Okay, that's a 5 against 4. Allies will spend an oil to reroll. So that's now 7 against my 5. And we fighting here. Okay, I'm also gonna spend an oil to reroll. Alright, so that's an 8 against 7. So I'm gonna win. So this goes down to 2. I get advantage here on the Eastern Front, and every time you win an Air Force victory, you can increase one of your unit strength by +1. Let's do our Navy, because I know he's gonna attack with the Navy. And that's it. That is the first battle. We have still 2 more. So I'm thinking, let's do the army battle. Let me check something. Let's do the army battle here on North Africa. So that's 4 against 2. They can't spend the last oil because, as you know, if you don't have industry or oil, you lose the game. So I'm gonna win this army battle. So this will go to 1, and their army is now 0, and I just got advantage here. Alright, and it says every time you take an advantage on this map, increase your national strength by +1. Go to 7. Oh yeah. And last battle, it will be with the navy, I guess. No, I can't do it with the navy. It's better if I do army, but I can't do army here because I already do army here. I can, and there is no point to do it here. So maybe in Pacific or in the Britain or France. Yeah, let's do Britain and France. Another army attack. That's 8 against. Actually, that's a 7 because I'm doing. No, that's a 6 because I'm doing the army. Against straight 4. And that's just gonna happen. Gonna take advantage here. And they don't take any more casualties. I do. So you can go lower. You can't go lower than this, but now both of our armies are basically depleted in these wars. Okay, upkeep phase. Let me check something. I just want an army attack. Do I have anything? No, no, no. Okay. So upkeep. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't. My national strength is not good enough. I need 8 of my national strength, so I'm gonna lose one of these advantages. Let's put this on neutral here. North Africa is now again neutral, and allies don't have anything right now. They don't control anything. All right, last action for them. Oof. Wow. Allies are in trouble, and it's only the first 2 years. Let's do the upgrade and oil, I guess. So with the upgrade, I'm gonna do random 6. That will be my national strength. It's gonna go to 5. I was hoping for something else. And for the oil, I'm just gonna increase my oil reserves to 2. As for the axis, I can try either sabotage and espionage or oil. I'm just going to increase my oil right now to 3. I'm fine. Now, if you lose all your army, you're not going to lose a game. Just you will not have any strength basically. You will still roll just a pure dice. But as you can see, you need to watch out what you want to upgrade. Alright, now dominance. Every time you win a navy conflict, increase your army strength by 1. I probably want to do this because I'm gonna have 2 navy battles. I'm gonna attack with my navy in the Pacific. So that's 8 against 4. I'm not gonna reroll with axis, so this goes to 4, this goes to 2. Allies take the Pacific, and they increase the army strength by 1, so they have army. And now they will also use a navy. Let me check. Oh, they're gonna actually use an army here, because if they win an army conflict, they increase industry by +1. So my army just won, but Germans doesn't have any. I mean, Axis doesn't have any. So let's do the army conflict here. Ooh, that's a 7. So they can't even use the oil, it's just not gonna help them. So I'm winning here by default. Right, this goes to allies, and I lose my army, but I gain my industry back at least. Alright, so that's pretty good. Upkeep, let me check. Allies have 1, 2, they can afford it. Axis have 1, 2, and they also can afford the disadvantage. And that's it. We go to second year. Let me look this down. Alright, so what happens when you go to second year? First we get our little cubes back. Bam, bam, and bam. Then we get +1 to everything, because you know we are building up again. So 1, this except the national strength. National strength can't be built up. So Air Force goes to 3, Navy goes to 5, Industry goes to 2, Oil Reserves goes to 3. Here I get 1 Army, 3 Air Force, 3 Navy, 5 Industry, 4 Oil Reserves. Alright, and now we're gonna roll again to see who's gonna be first. So let's see. Allies 2, Axis a 6. Okay, Axis is gonna go first. Oof, there are lots of battles here right now and lots of actions. Actually, let's split this up into smaller videos. I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna save this and we're gonna continue up to here. I know the Axis is playing first. I'm gonna save it and you can see how the game actually works. I think this is a really good play to show you how everything works. As you can see right now, let's see who's winning. Well, Axis actually have, well, no one is actually winning. Let me check. Yeah, Axis has advantage on Eastern Front and Britain and France, but in Central Europe and in the Pacific, Allies have the advantage. So we are 1-1. We are even out so far. Alright, enough for this game. See you in the next video and you'll see how will this end up. Goodbye.